So, what's the best superpower? That's a good question. I love discussing superpowers, it's very fun. Let's talk about that while I fix my roof because I just added this roof onto my house, but I don't think it fits. So, let's demolish it and talk about superpowers. Hmm. Whenever the idea of superpowers is brought up, the first one that comes to mind for me is telekinesis. That used to be like my go-to answer for like what superpower would you have when I was a kid. Partially because I watched Lab Rats a lot, and one of the characters had it, and I thought that he was super cool. But as time's gone on, I've kind of soured on the whole telekinesis thing. Like it'd be convenient at times when like something's out of reach, and I want to pick it up, but I don't want to like stand up or anything. But I mean, apart from that, I don't know if it would have a lot of super relevant uses in my life. Like, yeah, sure, it'd be convenient if I was lazy, but like, I don't want a superpower that can just like do lazy stuff for me. I want a superpower that can like do stuff for me that I couldn't do otherwise. I guess telekinesis helps in other ways too. Like, I know if somebody's trying to attack me or something, it could help out there. Uh, but telekinesis, eh, not as cool as it once was for me. Telekinesis is the moving stuff with your mind ability, by the way, if you didn't know. Now, like super strength and stuff. I used to really think that was a lame power. It's like, you're so basic, super strength. But wow, that music was louder than I thought. But super strength, I've kind of come around on it. I'm needing to lift things more and more the older I've gotten. And lifting things have never been my strong suit, unfortunately. I've been going to the gym more often to try and get stronger and stuff. And like, it takes a while. You have to do that for like so long to like lift 2.5 more pounds than you could the other day. I don't know how anybody has the patience for that. I mean, I'll probably still keep going to the gym, but I won't be happy about it. So super strength, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I would put it above telekinesis. Yeah, I'm not sure which one would be more useful. Because I want to say telekinesis because it feels like a very, I don't know, general thing. But the more I think about it, I feel like I would use super strength a lot more often. Or I don't know if I would use it more often. But I feel like it would help out a lot more often doing things I couldn't normally do if I needed to move something big. I mean, I guess it depends, like, how strong the telekinesis is. Like, can you just move 10 tons of stuff with your mind all at once? Can you, like, move a bunch of different things with your mind? I'm kind of imagining it as, like, the telekinesis, you can, like, lift things that are about as heavy as you would be able to lift with your own hands. Maybe a little bit heavier, but nothing crazy. And probably just like one, maybe two things at a time. Yeah, I think I would rate super strength above telekinesis actually. Surprising. Why do I have one wood? Oh yeah, I was building earlier. Put that in there. Okay. What am I gonna do with this roof? Maybe it just looks best as a few rectangles. Yeah. Let's try out... What if I make like one side taller than the other? And then I have like slabs that go up and up. Like an off-center roof. I feel like that would run into the same issue. I don't even know if the color's right. Well, let's just go mining. Screw it. All this building stuff is too hard for me. I want to do something simple and straightforward. Put away all this stuff. Don't need that. I guess I can take that. Sure, I'll take that. Don't need that. Okay, yeah, that's probably good. What else is there? Super speed? I've really come around on movement-based superpowers. I think movement-based superpowers are probably like my favorite ones. I've also gotten really into running in the past year or so, so super speed is naturally very appealing. Is this a cave? Down here? Nah. Let's fly for a bit until I can find a cave. Super speed is cool, but I don't know, that feels like it's the most situational one of all. How often do I need to get from point A to point B super fast? Like, if I'm late to work or something? It feels embarrassing to use super speed in public. I guess there is the whole issue of like, will the government like get on my case for having superpowers? Will they try to stop me? Like if I choose flight as my superpower or something, will I be shot down if I'm using it in like a designated airspace or something? I guess this depends. Like, am I in a place where everybody has superpowers, or am I the only one? I'm gonna say, let's pretend I'm the only one. So, something that I can be sneaky about would be best. So super speed is a no-go. Flight? No, flight seems so cool. I would love flight. But like, would I need to keep that a secret? Like, if I got the power of flight today, how would I be able to use it without like being hunted down by the cops or the government or whatever? I feel like I'd probably be keeping it secret so people don't expect anything of me. But that goes against, ooh, diamonds. That goes against like the coolest part of flying, which is like being able to like do it all over the city. Guess I would need like a superhero outfit or something. Secret identity. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamonds. I have a fortune 3 pickaxe. Let's see how many I get. 11. Not bad, not bad. Slightly below average, but not bad. So flight. I think I'd put it above telekinesis and above super strength. Because, man, I love movement-based stuff. I feel like I'd be able to use it the most often because I need to travel places pretty often. Teleporting. I mean, it should definitely be above flight. Because if I need to fly somewhere, it would always be faster and easier to teleport there. But the thing is, flying is so much cooler than teleporting. I guess I could get away with teleporting. I guess you could say that, like, flying, if you wanted to fly and you had teleporting powers, you could just teleport in place over and over again, and that'd be just like flying, but it feels like cheating. And it feels like it would take a lot of energy to teleport in place for the same place over and over again. So I'm gonna be like, you cannot hover if you are a teleporter. Teleporters, let's say they have a second cooldown, 1 second, or like maybe a minute cooldown or something. I don't know. I don't know, I think I would rank flight above teleporting just because teleporting is so, like, much less interesting visually. Flying seems like it would also feel a lot cooler than teleporting. Like, that's why Spider-Man's powers are so cool. Why action sequences of him are, like, so fun to watch. Because web slinging is just a naturally very cool thing to watch. Because, like, grappling hooks are cool, we all know this. We can all agree. Spider-Man is just like the ultimate grappling hook character. Comes out of him. This one right there. Okay, I need to remember to get that later on. This is a good cave, wow. A lot of single diamond ore spots, but oh well. That one gave me 3, nice. Yeah, I'm not sure I would want, like, the Spider-Man web-slinging thing, though. Feels like if you miscalculate it wrong, you aim slightly off, you instantly die. If your aim is slightly off, or if you, like, miscalculate the distance of the arc, then you're gonna go splat on the ground very, very easily. It seems super cool, though. Honestly, no fall damage on its own is a pretty cool power. Ooh, nice. Being able to just, like, walk off of buildings in high places and live seems very cool. Man, I loved watching parkour videos as a kid. I still kind of do whenever they pop up on, like, Instagram Reels or something. So, I don't know, is being good at parkour a superpower? Because honestly, if it is, it's not that bad of one. I think I would rank like expert parkour skills above super speed. Super speed is so wacky. Like, maybe expert reflexes can look cool, but super speed, it always looks dumb. It feels so hard to make it look cool. People have tried to make it look cool. It very rarely does. Have you seen the Flash movie? I haven't, but I've seen clips. And it always looks dumb. Guess I shouldn't judge it until I watch it, though. Maybe it looks cool in practice. I have my doubts, however. Oh. What other superpowers are there? I guess time travel, kinda. I don't know. I don't think I would use time travel very much. Could you change? I guess if you change the past. I wouldn't want to go too far into the past. An undo button power would be great. I would love the ability to just like rewind 30 seconds whenever I wanted to undo a mistake if I drop something, if I say something stupid. That is a great superpower. Maybe the best one so far. But like, I don't think I would ever want to go to the future. I don't want spoilers. Diamonds, okay. Yeah, you see the tips on the bottom, just ignore those. I set those up a little bit because I added a bunch of mods and data packs to the server, so I just wanted to use those as a way to like teach people how to use them. It's a lot of diamonds. 1, 2, 3, at least 5, maybe 6 or 7. A lot of bridging though. This bridging reminds me of Bed Wars. Oh, I want to play more Bed Wars. I should just play Bed Wars for one of these videos, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I think I got like 12 or so from that. Yeah, again, not my best, but not awful. Yeah, I feel like undo button is the best power so far. I got a list of superpowers here. What else? X-ray vision? No. Lame. When would I ever want to use that? Like, I'm having legitimate trouble thinking of a good, like, a single occasion in my life where X-ray vision would be useful to me. What else? Electric manipulation? I don't know, so I can like fry people's devices. Fun prank. I don't know if it has a lot of actual capability though. Invisibility. Invisibility is an interesting one, because a lot of people really want it. I don't really see the appeal. They're like, oh, I could use it to rob banks or something. Would you rob a bank? I would not rob a bank. Robbing a bank seems so hard, even with invisibility. You were like, oh, it would be so easy. Like, even if you did really want to rob a bank and you had invisibility, I feel like... I mean, you could, sure, maybe you can get past the security system and the laser system. I think. If that's how lasers work. But, like, you would still need to break into the vault if they have one of those in real life and that isn't just a thing I've seen in movies. And, like, what are you gonna do? Carry out, like, bags of money? And when those appear on the security cameras, they're just gonna be floating midair, just like floating bags of money, and then they're gonna be like, well, this bag of money just flew out on its own, there's nothing we can do about that. I feel like they'd probably be able to trace that bag of money somehow. Bags of money probably aren't a thing. That's probably a movie thing, right? Do banks really just have bags of money? What other superpowers are there? Power absorption? I feel like it's lame to go with an answer that's like, oh, my power is having every superpower, or my power is like stealing other people's superpowers. Like, that goes against the rules. It goes against the point of the discussion. Okay. Seems to be 3 diamonds. I have 51 right now. Total I got 5 diamonds. I'm not doing too hot on the fortune luck aspect. What else is there? Maybe I should be ranking these. Like, I think the coolest powers we've gotten so far, that we've talked about so far, are the undo button. I'd put that at number 1 currently. I guess telekinesis at number 2. Maybe super strength then telekinesis. I don't know, in my head I feel like super strength, or I feel like telekinesis should be more useful than super strength, but I think I would use super strength more. Is that weird? I feel like I need to lift heavy things more often. Or, no, that's not true. I definitely need to, like, grab items that are barely out of reach more often. But, like, I can do that on my own. I feel like when it comes to things that I need a superpower to do, super strength would be more useful. I guess telekinesis would get more use in day-to-day life. Alright, I guess I'll put telekinesis above super strength. Sure. So, top 3 powers so far that we've discussed. Undo button, then telekinesis, then super strength. What else? Let me check this list. Shapeshifting. Shapeshifting is a good one. Oh, I would love shapeshifting. Changing my appearance seems so fun. And also I could just like use it every day to like hide blemishes. I have a few scars that I would prefer to hide, but I don't want to like use makeup or anything. That seems like such a hassle. So makeup? Yeah, that'd be great. Or, not makeup. Shapeshifting? Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know if I would use it to, like, disguise myself as things very often. But it sounds like an easy way to change my appearance, and I would love to change my appearance. Sounds so fun. I think I'd put that above telekinesis. And I'm not gonna say that like shapeshifting lets me like shapeshift into people with superpowers and get their powers or anything. Although I guess it could turn into an animal or something. Beast Boy style. Yeah, can I shapeshift into a buff guy and then just get stronger? I feel like that would make sense. Got 4 from that one, nice. Yeah, okay. Shapeshifting. Yeah, I think that's right below undo button. So, my current top 3 are undo button, that like lets me rewind 30 seconds whenever I want. Then, right below that is shapeshifting, right below that is telekinesis. Sure. I don't know, I really want like some sort of movement ability in there. Something that helps me like fly across the city or something like that. I feel like those are so cool. But I can't put flight above shapeshifting. Would I put shapeshifting above the undo button? Maybe. What would I rather be able to do? Quickly take back any decision I've done? Or make myself look like however I want? That is a good question. Because both of those things are really good. Let's craft some stuff into like blocks. I think this will help me store a bit more stuff in my inventory. Bundles are a nice addition. Yeah, I think that's a good mining stash for the day. Would I put shapeshifting above an undo button? Oh, I don't know. Shapeshifting would be so fun, while an undo button is just kind of convenient. How much would I be able to undo? How much would I want to undo? I don't know if I would ever want to undo years of my life. Just because, like, I made a decision a while ago that was irking me. But at the same time, sure it'd be nice if I didn't do some things a few years ago. I guess it's part of the why people like being able to time travel forward and back. Like, you can go back in time, make a decision for yourself, and then go back to the future to see how things got better. I wouldn't want that. I would want to live like the entirety of whatever life I had with any decision I made. Does that make sense? Like, say I wanted, like, I chose a job, and then 2 years later, I'm like, man, it was a bad decision to choose this job. So then I go back and choose another job, and then go back to the present. Would I go back to the present, or would I go back to the past and like live in that past from a few years ago? I'm not sure which I'd prefer. But be kind of hesitant to do either one. Because if I like have to relive the past 2 years, there's probably a lot that I wouldn't want to relive. This is getting to be a more complicated question than I initially imagined it being. Let's explore this mine shaft a bit. Is this it? Okay, no, there's more, there's more. Oh, cave spider spawner, great. Alright, I think I lit it up. Let's just break it. Nobody wants one of these. Oh, gravel. Sure, I'll take the torches. Sure, I'll take the name tag. I don't need the others. Inventory's full. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rude. I'll take the lapis. I'll take the silk touch. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, let's look around here. If I can't find any diamonds, then I'm leaving. Alright, that's a diamond. Alright, that's also a diamond. Alright, I was about to leave. Okay, anything else? I think that's it. That's not a firework rocket. This is. Man. The cave update was so cool. Remember when we dream of stuff like this being added? Oh, that's skylight. Ow. So cool. Oh yeah, that's the Alfheim tree. It's part of one of the mods we added. We can go there another time, maybe. Did we settle on any superpower? Oh, I was choosing between an undo button and shapeshifting. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with my appearance as it is right now. I don't know if I'd want any major changes. Sorry about that. Somebody just came in. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, shapeshifting. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with my appearance as is. It'd be nice to be able to change it easily. But giving up like an undo button for that? Oh, I don't know. It's tough. Let's get rid of these scaffolding around the house. Makes it look unfinished. I mean, I guess I don't have any way to get to the second floor right now, so it is kind of unfinished. But like, is it fine as it is with its current kind of lack of roof? Kinda. I think it looks decent. Probably use a little bit something extra, but not bad. Shapeshifting or an undo button. Oh, both are so good. I don't want to leave off this discussion on like an unsatisfying note, but I don't know. Okay, let's just name one. I don't want to like settle on one. This is a tough one. Undo button. If I want to change my appearance, I can do that without an undo button, but an undo button can fix a lot of things. Okay. That's alright, that's my superpower settled. Go back and change spur of the moment decisions. We'll say, what's a balanced amount of time? I don't know. 5 minutes? Whatever, the balancing doesn't really matter. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys later.